Hey love, it's Yasmin from Tiny Time Big Results, and today I want to talk to you about how to write copy that really connects. Now, copywriting is one of those skills that will really and truly pay for itself over and over and over again, because it's how you communicate with your market, your audience, your clients, your community. But it's not a skill that comes easily to us. It's something that you learn. And of course, there will be times when you think, okay, I'm going to outsource it. When you get a really great copywriter, again, the investment pays for itself, but it also can be a significant investment. But what I'm talking about for today is, thinking about the emails that you write, thinking about the posts that you might be writing, or the sales pages that you're creating, or the opt-in pages. You're not going to be necessarily outsourcing all of those things. And what I want to share with you today are a couple of ways that you can really get to the point where you're writing great copy for yourself, and that you're not then waiting and saying to someone else, okay, you write this for me. I want to help you start to kind of really embody your message, and for it to then come through in your copy. So when I talk about copy, it is exactly that. Think about you writing your emails, like if you're writing a weekly newsletter, which I do recommend. If you're writing posts on social media, if you are creating an opt-in page that is a very simple page where you've just got a couple of boxes for information, but all of those marketing assets need a special ingredient, and that special ingredient is copy that connects, where people really get a sense of who you are, what you're offering, through the words that you use. And this is such a powerful way to really communicate your message. But if you're struggling, I completely hear you, because this was something that I really struggled with. And over the years, I've been working and doing courses and working with people that will really help me develop my copywriting skills. Because if I'm writing a post every day, I'm not going to be outsourcing that. So it is a skill that I highly recommend that you invest time and effort into getting better at. So here's one thing that I want to share with you. Okay, when you're writing copy that really connects with your ideal client, knowing who your ideal client is absolutely crucial. Okay, because you can't connect with them if you don't know them. So you could say things like, I know you. You're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning worrying about that credit card bill. Or you're coming home from picking up your child and they've had another meltdown, or they've had another tantrum. Or you're at the end of your tether because, they won't come off the computer. Give you an insight into what's going on in my world. And, and so they're like reading your copy and they're like, oh my God, she gets me. She gets me. And, and I love reading really great copy because I feel like they know me so well. It's like they're in my head, and I'm like thinking, how do they know me so well? But obviously they have done their research. And this is really where validating what you're doing and getting the research done pays massive dividends, because you have to really know your ideal client. And not in a superficial level of like, oh, they read this magazine, or they're 35. No, it's about what's going on for them internally. What's going on for them in their heads. Can you insert yourself into the conversation that they're already having in their head? And when you can do that, and you really listen to the words that people are using when they describe their problems, and you then use those words in your copy, that connects you to your audience. That helps you to write copy that really resonates with them, and they go, wow, I love this. The other thing that I want to share with you about how to really write copy that connects is to be you. Okay, so in my emails, I often write, hi lovely. That's just the way I speak. And it's a funny story. Years ago when I was in corporate, there was a woman who I worked with in the HR department, and she was so lovely, but she'd always answer the phone and say, hi lovely, hi lovely. And I remember getting really annoyed by that, because I was like, she doesn't know me. And it's only now when I look back and I think she was really lovely, and I can't believe I was getting so wound up about it. Anyway, that's an aside. But anyway, I say, hi, lovely. Often in my videos, I will start with, hi, lovely. Okay. And some people will love that and some people won't. I'm a case in point. I didn't like it then. I love it now. And when you resonate at that level, it feels like a soul level, then that person will feel drawn to you. Okay. When you bring you to your business, to your copy, it really amplifies the impact that you can have. But when you stay in that little place where you think, I've got to be professional, I've got to write in a way that's going to come across as, factual and professional is always the word that we come across. And really and truly, no. As I always say, your business, your rules. If you want to be, fully you, and I highly recommend that you are fully you, because people will love that or hate it, and you want the people who love you, then infuse yourself into your copy. Okay. Let people know what kind of a person you are through the language that you use, the stories that you tell. Let that be what connects you to your audience. So it's not about, knowing exactly what NLP techniques that you can use to make someone feel something. It's about really knowing who your ideal client is and also bringing you fully to the table as well. So I hope that helps you today. Next time you're writing an email or an opt-in page, really ask yourself that question. Do I know my ideal client? What is it that they really want from me? How am I going to communicate with them? And how am I going to connect with them? If you want to know more, if you'd like my help in helping you to really connect with your ideal client and attract clients consistently, bring that income coming in, and for you to really maximize the impact that you can have, then I highly recommend you book a strategy call with me. And that's where we'll really get deep into exactly what it is that you want to do in your business. And after all, Tiny Time Big Results is all about how you run a profitable business in 20 hours a week or less. And so if that's your jam, come and talk to me. All right. Talk to you soon. Take care.